Hey guys, it's Matthew DiVirgilio here, and today we're going to be talking about the PS5 event, what went down, my thoughts and everything. But before I actually talk about what happened at the event, I'm just going to say a few words about what I wanted and what I kind of expected before the event went live and everything. So, before the event started, I was kind of hoping for I'm pretty sure everyone was hoping for GTA 6 because that's a game I've been wanting for so long now, and I thought it was a really good place and time to just announce GTA 6, the game everyone has been wanting for years. I also kind of wanted to see Call of Duty Cold War get announced because that's a game that's been getting rumored for about a few weeks now. I'm pretty sure everyone in the COD community has been talking about Cold War because that is most likely going to be the next game. Trust me, I do have some things I want to say about the supposed next COD game, but I'll save that for another video. And with the PS5, I also kind of wanted to see just a cool design, the price, and just interesting games and stuff. That's pretty much all I wanted. So now let's talk about what we got. When the event first started, I was just so freaking hyped because the moment I saw the Rockstar Games logo, I just thought to myself, there is no way that they're actually gonna do this right now. Are we actually gonna get the game we've wanted for 7 years now? And we didn't, because they just revealed GTA 5 for the PS5. I don't know what was the point of doing that and porting GTA 5 over to the PS5 because, I just don't understand what they were thinking. I feel like we should have had GTA 6 announced because GTA 5 is like a 7-year-old game. Why are they porting a game that was ported from the PS3 to the PS4 and now the PS5? How long is this game gonna live for? Because everyone really wants GTA 6, so I was really disappointed when that was announced because everyone's been asking for GTA 6 or just some word about when the game's gonna release, anything about it, any information. All we've been having about GTA 6 was leaks, and I don't know if any of them are true, but it just sucks because that actually put me in a pretty bad mood because I was I can't believe it. We're not getting the game everyone just wants. I'm just speechless. I just can't believe that they just showed a 7-year-old game now. I mean, don't get me wrong, the game has aged great, but we really wanted a new GTA game, so that was really disappointing. Anyway, shortly after, I kind of forgave Sony because they announced Spider-Man Miles Morales, which actually looks really cool. I got so hyped when I saw that because I think the game has a lot of potential. I think there's a bit of confusion surrounding the game because apparently they were saying, oh, it's going to be an expansion to the original Spider-Man game for the PS4. And then some people are saying, oh, it's an entirely new game, so we don't know really what's going on. I think they clarified it's a whole new game, thank God, because I was about to get a little sad if it was just an expansion or whatever. But that's cool because as of right now, it's looking to be an entirely new game, and I cannot wait for that. Some other games we got were we got some platformer games actually. We really haven't been getting many platforming games recently other than from Nintendo, who's really known for making good platforming games. We got a new Ratchet and Clank game, which I've never really been a big fan of Ratchet and Clank, but it seems okay from what I saw. I know the Ratchet and Clank series has its devoted fans, so hey, great for them. And we also got this other weird platformer that's supposed to be free. It's this game that takes advantage of the PlayStation controller's DualSense technology, and you play as this little robot and just screw around and jump and stuff. It really wasn't anything crazy. That didn't really have me interested. Hey, the Ratchet and Clank game looked pretty cool, but the whatever that was, it just really wasn't that interesting to me, and I'm pretty sure it really wasn't that interesting to others, because when I was looking at the chat in the live stream, it was just a bunch of L's. So yeah, people really didn't seem to like that game that much. Another pretty cool game we got was I think it's going to be like a Demon Souls remastered, and I've never played Demon Souls, but from what I've heard, it's a pretty good game, so I think it's cool that they're going to remaster or remake that game. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but hey, it seems cool. As long as it's a fun game to play on the PS5, there's really nothing to complain about. I think it's cool. Another really cool game we got was Resident Evil 8. It has its own name, but I kind of forgot what it was, but everyone's pretty much just referring to it as Resident Evil 8. And the trailer looked pretty nice. I think it's really cool, but it's really not a game that's selling me or anyone else on the PS5, because it's going to be on Xbox too. So even though people are saying that game looks really cool, that doesn't really give us a reason to buy the PS5 because of Resident Evil, because that's going to be on Xbox too. So, speaking of PS5, the price, but I'm going to get to that later. I'm going to save the best for last. Anyway, another game we got was like this really weird game with like food and these little characters. Like, I really have no idea what it is. It just looks really interesting, and it's something like I've never really seen before in a game. And I don't know if I'm really interested in it, but it does look unique. I'll give it that. I mean, it's okay. It's actually made by like the same people who made that game Octodad. I found that game to be pretty fun. Like, I'm pretty sure I played a bit of it, but it wasn't really anything crazy. So, I mean, great for them. They're making another game. Another huge game we got was the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn. It's under a new name. It's not called Horizon 2. It has its own unique name, but I kind of forgot what that was, so oh well. But I mean, it looks nice. Like, I'm not really big into the Horizon games. I never really enjoyed Horizon Zero Dawn that much. I played a bit of it. I might give it a second chance, but from what I've played, it really just wasn't that amazing. Like, I heard people love that game. Great for them. It's not really my cup of tea, but who knows? I'll maybe try it again one day, and maybe it'll be one of my favorite games. And I'm pretty sure that's about it for the major releases, sadly. We didn't get Call of Duty Cold War. We haven't really heard anything about Call of Duty 2020, but yeah, that kind of sucks. No God of War. I kind of wanted to see a sequel to the God of War remake that we got a couple years back. And that was kind of sad, because, like, I mean, overall, the games were okay. Like, I didn't really feel like they were anything crazy, but hey, if you like the games, great for you. For me, I thought it was meh. We got some really cool games there, like the Spider-Man Miles Morales. We got the I don't even know if I'd count the Resident Evil game, because you can just get that on Xbox. You had Ratchet and Clank, but I really wouldn't consider that to be a system seller. Just like the way the Breath of the Wild sold the Nintendo Switch back in 2017. So, I mean, really, it didn't have that many system sellers. The only games I can think of are Spider-Man Miles Morales, the Horizon sequel, I guess Ratchet and Clank, because like I just said a few minutes back, the Ratchet and Clank series does have its fans, and that's pretty much all I can think of. I'd say the GTA 5, the second remaster of the game, but it's a 7-year-old game. I'm pretty sure a 7-year-old game isn't going to sell a brand new console. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone's going to get sick of GTA 5, even though it's one of the best games I've ever played. Like, we just want a new one. But yeah, guys, in terms of games, it was just meh. Now, let's talk about the actual console design. I know there's like a lot of mixed feelings towards the design, but for me personally, I think it's really cool. I don't really have a problem with it. I mean, it's kind of what I wanted, like a really nice looking futuristic design, and I think it's great. It's visually pleasing. Out of all the consoles I've seen before, nothing really stood out to me like the way the PS5 has, because with the PS5, it just looks so futuristic. It looks like something you would see in a sci-fi movie set in 3020 or something like that. It's just really cool, and I know a lot of people are clowning on it because they think it looks like some Wi-Fi router or other crap like that. But hey, I think it looks cool because it's pretty much just what I wanted, like a nice futuristic looking console. I mean, you can't really complain. Oh, and about the console, it's going to have like two versions of it. There's going to be the one with the disc drive. There's going to be one with without the disc drive. So, I mean, if you're a big fan of digital games and you kind of want to save some money, I'd say go for the second option. That sounds like a really good option available to the people who just don't really want a disc drive and aren't really big into physical games, which I can understand. For me, I would prefer the one with the disc drive because I just like physical games. I think they're cool to collect. I like the box art and everything. It's just cool having physical games. I know not everyone feels the way I do about physical games, but for me, I just think they're really fun to collect. Especially with the collector's editions, because you can't really... Well, I think some games are selling digital collector's editions, but I prefer physical games. Oh my god, guys, one more thing about the PS5 design. That thing is fucking huge. Like, if you looked at the size chart they made compared to other consoles, like, why is it so big? Like, I mean, the actual design of it's cool and all, but it's so big, and I really don't know if I like that, because I feel like if I get the console, I'm gonna have a hard time setting it up and, like, finding a really good place to put it. So, I have very mixed feelings about the, like, size of the console. I mean, hey, the design... It's really cool. I like the design, but just the sizing, I really don't like the sizing. Like, people thought the base model Xbox One was gigantic. Somehow, this is supposed to be bigger than that, and even the fat model PS3, like, how are they making this so big? Is it because of, like, the technology and the hardware? Well, yet again, the Xbox Series X is more powerful, but that's actually smaller than the PS5 and even the fat model PS3. I don't know why they're making the PS5 so big, but the size is something I just really don't like, and I don't know how others are going to feel about the size of it either. Let's talk a bit about the DualSense controller. I mean, I think it looks pretty cool. I'm sure it's going to feel really nice. I think it definitely looks better than the PS4 controller, but Sony's really hyping up the term DualSense. Like, what does it mean? I don't really think they went in depth really during the presentation on what it means. I think you can kind of look up the definition of whatever that is on the website, but during the presentation they just kept saying, oh, DualSense technology, DualSense this, but they really never really went into depth on like what it actually is. So I don't really find it that impressive, but I mean, hey, it looks like a really comfortable controller. The grips look nice. The style's pretty cool. So, yeah, I guess it's going to be a decent controller. I'm pretty excited for that. So, guys, I saved the best topic for last, and that is going to be the price. I don't know where to begin. There have been some really scary rumors about the price for this console, and it is not looking good. According to, like, Play Asia, you can pre-order the system now for $700, and that blew my mind, because back in 2006, the PS3 technically failed at launch because of how expensive it was. It was, like, $600, I'm pretty sure, and if this system is going to be $700, I really don't know if this system's going to succeed. There has been another leak, I really don't know how credible this is, so take it with a grain of salt, about the pricing of the digital version, and there was like a leak for some Target listing where it showed that the digital PlayStation 5 was only $400, but that's kind of weird because I highly doubt disk drive makes like a $300 difference. So I'm just going to take that leak with a big grain of salt because I really don't know how credible that is. Someone could have photoshopped it. You never know because some leakers are really skilled out there. But anyway, guys, if the PS5 is actually $700, mark my words, this system will most likely fail. Because if the PS3 got backlash in 2006 for having a really overpriced system, like, you know damn well this is going to get backlash. Because I feel like when they officially announce the price point, it's going to be trending on Twitter. People are going to be making rants about it. Like, it is going to be a shit show if the price is actually $700 for the PS5. So I really cannot wait to see how Sony is going to justify making the PS5 $700. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, guys, overall, I gotta say, the PS5 reveal event, I mean, it was okay. It wasn't terrible, but it really wasn't that great either. I mean, it was pretty good if you just wanted a few games, and if you just wanted to see the design. I mean, it was okay. It really wasn't anything special, but hey, it was the PS5 reveal event, and I'm pretty sure there were people who really enjoyed it. But for me personally, I really didn't think a lot of it, but hey, that doesn't take away from the fact that it was pretty cool, and I am kind of excited for this console. Anyway, guys, that's about all I have to say about the PS5 event. I mean, it was pretty cool. It wasn't anything crazy, but I kind of enjoyed it. So, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, I stay consistent with uploading, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please just leave a comment telling me what you think of the new format or whatever. Just what you think. What would you like to see more of? If this is something good to stick to, just let me know all of that. Subscribe, follow my TikTok at Matthew.DiVirgilio. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.